The different survival floating and kicks in swimming. Prone float. A floating position with the face down and arms stretched forward. Dead man's float. Floating natation, the act of someone who floats on the water. Tuck float. Involves bringing the knees to the chest, submerging the face and hugging the legs. It is a preliminary skill for somersaulting and is also useful for developing confidence as a tuck float position feels wobbly and triggers a feeling of tipping over. Jellyfish float. A maneuver used to help a person survive in a body of water for a long period of time. The person is to take a deep breath of air, completely filling the lungs, which serves to buoy the body. The person leaves his or her body face down in the water in a dead man position until he or she must take the next breath. Starfish float is a basic swimming technique. To do so, you float on your back on your chest in a horizontal position with the arms and legs spread apart. Once you have mastered this swimming technique, you could theoretically float forever in this position on your back. Flutter kick. The flutter kick is a kicking movement used in both swimming and calisthenics. An alternating whipping motion of the legs used in various swimming styles, such as crawl. Whip kick. This is a term used to describe the kick motion that is generated during the breaststroke in swimming. At the beginning of the movement, the legs are outstretched with the toes pointed out and knees together. Scissor kick. A type of swimming kick uses ESP in the side stroke, in which one leg is moved forward and the other bent back, and they are then brought together again in a scissor-like action. Vertical kick is a challenging drill great for promoting an efficient flutter kick. Instead of kicking across the pool along the surface of the water, vertical kicking takes place in a stationary position in the deep end. Remember, the kick starts at the hip and uses the entire leg for propulsion. Dolphin kick. A swimming kick used mainly in butterfly stroke, in which the legs are extended straight back and moved up and down in unison with a slight bend in the knees on the upward movement. Frog kick. A type of kick used in swimming, as in the breaststroke, in which the legs are simultaneously drawn towards the body and bent at the knees with the feet together, straightened out with the legs apart, and then brought together again quickly. The importance of the different survival floating and kicks in swimming. Floating equips kids or adults with the ability to roll to their back and stay at the water surface, which places them in an ideal position to breathe. Floating also helps the swimmer to conserve energy, which reduces the chances of drowning from physical fatigue. Mastering how to float on your back opens the door for swimmers to learn other techniques such as rolling to their stomach and learning to kick. Learning how to swim on their stomach while kicking helps kids and adults to develop a comfort with swimming while their faces is in the water. In this stage, we will learn the importance of maintaining a body position parallel to the water and learn the proper kicking technique to propel their body forward through the water. It is the big opportunity to practice reaching and holding techniques so they will be able to successfully hold on the side of the pool.